Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Well, it's always a pleasure to talk with Athens football coach Jack Young right now. He's talking about the Wildcats, but bigger and better things coming up. It is the Ladainian Tomlinson Preparatory Academy in July, the 10th and 11th. And Jack, it's the second year. I mean, you guys got Ladainian last year, and he's coming back for another run.
Yeah, he assured, one of the first things he did last year was assure us, when it wrapped up, he said, we're coming back. He said, this was tremendous, and what a great experience for the kids that were there. Heck, what a great experience for me to watch these guys work. It was just a tremendous opportunity, and greatly appreciate spending some time with you.
Well, July 10th and 11th, tell us about who's eligible to come up, and, of course, they're going to get some great stuff if they're able to get up there to your high school.
Yeah, absolutely. They're, for the Elite Performance Football Clinic, they're looking for young men, 7th through 11th grade, that'll be upcoming seniors. And, it's the focus, I think, is those football players that would like to, take their game maybe to the next level, but not necessarily the Division I level if they have some, aspirations of playing Division I football. But even the kid that, thinks, hey, can I take my game to that Division III level? And that, to me, was what was so impressive last year was, just everything they covered. I mean, it was just tremendous 2 days. And I'll tell you what, I don't think one single kid that – we had about 100 campers last year, and I don't think there was a single kid that walked away disappointed. It was just a tremendous time. And LT, there's no doubt in my mind why he's such a great success, because he's a tremendous man, and the people he associates with, what a tremendous group of people.
How about some of the conversations that you took away from Ladainian Tomlinson and what he was able to bring? I mean, the people, as you said, people are getting their money's worth. 2 days of LT and his staff that are just teaching you not only about football but about life itself.
Yeah, it's a whole piece. Heck, they work with the kids, and they'll bring a gentleman in that talks nothing about but the recruiting process and how that works. And then they have an academic piece, and they talk to the kids about about all their core requirements and how to follow all the guidelines that the NCAA set up now. They did a separate period just for parents last year, which I was a little disappointed because not all the parents attended. But boy, after I saw what they talked with the parents and they shared experiences, boy, any parent that can spend a little time there, that was tremendous. The people they bring in, Ladainian brings a crew of people in, anywhere from a couple people that played with him in the NFL level to there were 3 or 4 of his college teammates, one of his coaches. The people that he associates with are just tremendous people, and this was all about everything. Most of the stuff on the field was football related, but they also did a piece on how to be an athlete. How to make yourself bigger and faster and stronger. And it was just, it encompassed so much that the kids had to be wanting more. Like, I know when it was all over, I wanted more for the kids. I wanted them to, I just hope they acted like sponges and sucked it all in, because it was just a tremendous experience. And like you said, Ladainian, I think his big message is, hey, be successful here at this stage of your life, but let's put yourself in line to prepare yourself to be a success in life, not just at the high school level and maybe a college athlete, but let's be successful in life. And I think, Ladainian is such a tremendous role model, in my opinion, and he just sets such a great example that, boy, anybody that knows anything about him, it was a tremendous experience.
And people traveled last year, if I recall, Jack. I think you had some calls from some outlying states there, not just Pennsylvania and New York, but there were some other states that people were willing to travel to get to this rare opportunity.
Absolutely. And, God, we'd invite anybody to make that trip. And, we had a couple young men that came from different parts of the New England states came down. We had some young men from all over New York State, all over Pennsylvania. I think we had a set of brothers from New Jersey. There was even one young man from North Carolina. So it was tremendous. And again, you can get right online and go to www.lt-academy.com, and all the information's right there. Anybody could call me at Athens High School, and I could share any information. They do provide group discounts to anybody from the same schools, so that'd be worth making a phone call about. And God, I would just I would encourage any parent that wants their child to experience something a little different, get them to this camp, because it was a tremendous opportunity. I've spoken so much about what a guy I think LT is, and again, all the net proceeds from this camp go directly to LT and his nonprofit organizations, which is, he's building his foundation is Touching Lives Foundation, which his main focus is on hunger and trying to combat hunger across our country, across our world, and he's just, again, what a tremendous guy. So there is a charge to the camp, but it's all the net proceeds go to Ladainian's Foundation, and again, what an experience for young men.
Well, it is July 10th and 11th, the Ladainian Tomlinson Preparatory Academy. Again, it's Elite Performance Football Clinic. 7th through 11th graders can register. Jack, a phone number or that email address or the website one more time, just so people have it.
Absolutely. Probably the best thing to do is go to www.lt-academy.com. And again, on there is a phone number. The phone number is area code 832-236-9615. And as always, anybody could call me at Athens High School. That number is 570-888-7766. And, what an experience. And, you won't be disappointed. And if people do want to travel, we got lots of hotels now in the Athens area. And we'd love to have some outsiders come in and visit us.
Well, Jack Young, it's always great to talk a little bit of football. Second time you guys are doing this great Ladainian Tomlinson Preparatory Academy. I wish you well, and have a great summer.
John, thank you for everything you do. Greatly appreciate it. You do the same.
Thank you. Jack Young, Athens High School, the Ladainian Tomlinson Preparatory Academy, July 10th and 11th. Here on the John Mendola Show, we are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.